In this video, we are going to build our first project on Node.js. Okay, so this is our basic website which I have created using the http.create server command in Node.js. So let me go to the Batman. You can see that our background image change as well as URL endpoint change. On Superman, background image change and our URL endpoint change as well. On Wonder Woman, the same thing happen. Okay, so the main aim of this project is to show you that we can create our own website without using Express.js, which is a framework in Node.js. Now, so in this video, you are going to learn about how we can serve our static files like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and images with http.create server command in Node.js. So let's get started. So let me delete it first. Okay, great. So this is our folder and it contains the images which we are going to use in our project. Okay, so let me create our HTML file. Before we do anything, you have to install extension, okay, that is called live server. Just search for live server and it is by Ritwik Day. Okay, you have to just install it. Okay, now let me come back to this index.html file and let me create a boilerplate. Okay, so firstly you can see I have created a navbar here, so let me do it. Let us start from there. Okay, so jewel, let me okay, div dot root, this is our root html file, root html. Okay, and this is our ul li 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 li. Okay, let me give it Batman man Superman, Batman Superman, Wonder Woman, and let me copy it, go to the top, paste it, and here I have to put TC universe. Okay, let us give the link to each of this li item now. So a href we will do it later. A href Batman a href Superman and a href Wonder Woman. Great. Or let me correct that as well. Okay, okay, let me come here. Great. Let us open it with the live server. Okay, we have to do it on our Chrome browser. Hmm, let me open this. Great. So here you can see now. So to create a neighbor, firstly let us remove this dot here. Okay. So let us give everyone. Okay. So let us create a style tag. Okay. Now ul. So to remove that point, we have to do this. Plus style type none, and let us see whether it is gone or not. Yeah, it is gone. Okay, now let's go to lia um, to remove this line now. So let us let us remove the text decoration from that, and the line is gone, you can see. Okay, let us give it a color. Let us give black for now. Okay. Okay, let give now we have to align all these items in a single line. So to do that, let us give this ul element a class ul class. Let us give it dc. Okay, great. Oh, and firstly, I almost forgot it. We have to do one more thing, that is margin. We have to give the margin 0 and padding 0. Okay, let us see how it is looking. Great. Okay, now let us come to the dot tc thing, and now we have to display it like a flex box. Okay, so let us give it a display of flex. Let us check it. Great. Justify content. Let us give it space around. Okay. Okay, so everything are value space. Great. Okay, now just to look at to make it look more beautiful, more better, let us give everything a font size. A font size. Let us give it a font size of I can say 30 pixel will be good. It is too much. Let us give it 20 pixel. Okay, that is okay. And just okay, let give this a class as well. Well, class superheroes heroes, and repeat this for everything as well. I will show you how we are doing this. Okay, so for mhm, now what we can do now, we have given a padding margin. Okay, that is fine. Okay, let give it some distance from the top. Okay, okay, so where we can do this, margin, give it like 10 pixel will be good. I think, yeah, 10 pixel is good. Great. Okay. Now for this root element, for this our div element, we have to give it a background image now. So let us take root and like give a background image. Now we are starting, so let's give it the 11.jpg. Okay, so url 11.jpg. How it is looking? Okay, great. So the image is not coming. Okay, we have to do one more thing. We have to firstly we have to cover the whole height of that 100 viewport height. I think that now it will work. Great, but why this distance is coming? I have to figure it out. Okay, so how we can remove that distance? 100 viewport height. We have to remove this margin for now. We will figure it later that what we can do with that. Okay, so let us remove the margin and why the image is not proper. Okay, firstly let deal with image. So background repeat, let us give it no repeat, and background size let cover it. Okay, maybe it will yes, it resolve the issues. Okay, let change the color. Okay, whether we have to change the color. Okay, firstly let me close this. Okay, maybe it can confuse you. We are working here now. Okay, so now we have to give it some color. So let's go to this superhero for now. Okay, maybe it have some option. Heroes class, we can color that with white. Text size, let us increase the text size. Whether we have that, maybe it is was font size. Okay, so what I can say, okay, let's give it color for white for now. Okay, it didn't take any effect. Why it didn't take? Superheroes A, maybe it can take effect for now. Yes, great, it is working. And what we can do, okay, so we have to increase the size of that. So what we can use for that, uh, text text size, text decoration, no, we have to make that bold na. So what, I am not remember that. Be that will be text decoration, I think. No. Text font weight, font weight, yes, I remember. Bold, maybe let give it bold. Yeah, it is more beautiful now. And let us give it some padding, maybe 20 pixel. No effect. Margin, sorry, it will be margin. No effect in both cases. Why it is so? It should take some effect. Okay, no problem. We will figure it out. Why no effect has come? Uh-huh. For now, just remove. Let us remove it. We can go here. I think this is the fine place. Let us give some padding of 20 pixel. Yes, it is okay. Padding of 20 pixel. We are giving the padding at a wrong position at that time. Okay. Now let us give some effect for now. Effect over effect. Okay. So hover effect, let us give it some hover effect. Okay, so superheroes a hover. I think hover will be there HOVR. Yes, hover. Superhero hey hover. Let us create a box border of 2 pixel solid. Let us give it black. Okay, yes, 2 pixels solid black. Now let us increase the padding here. Padding of 4 pixel will be good. Let us see this. Great. Hmm, 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 hmm. Hmm. Superman, Wonder Woman. Let us make it more bolder. Bolder. Batman. Let us change the color as well. So let us give it a color of red. Red will be good. Superman, Wonder Woman. Red is disappearing. Let's try blue. Blue here. Blue is. I think that we should make it bold for now. Bolder is too much. Superman, Batman. Let give this. Make it white. Make it white. And okay. Let me check that. What I have done earlier. I have done the same thing. And when I click it, okay, great. Okay, so our first page is created now. Now let us create our HTTP server and serve this page from there. Okay, so let me create one more file, index.js. Okay, now let me require that. So const http require http const fs require fs. Now http dot create server request comma response and response dot write. We will give the value later and response dot end. Okay, Now, now, now to show the HTML file, we have to read that. So let me give it a const home page, and to read that we will just use our old command fs.read file synchronous. We have to read this file synchronously to make it work. And let me give it index.html, the file which we have to read, and we also have to give that Unicode character name. Okay, now we have read this file. Let me make our terminal nodemon. Okay, let me write that home page. Okay, let me show you whether it has come, how it is looking. So let me log that as well. So console.log home page. Okay, so we can see that file, that how it is looking. Let me keep it outside for now, so to show you. Okay, so nodemon, we have to go to this city node.js dc project 1 clear screen nodemon index.js. You can see that let me make it more up. So it has read the whole HTML file. Yeah. Now, okay, I have forgotten one more command. Dot listen. We are going to run this server on the port 8000. Okay, so I have saved it. Now let us check that. Let me zoom it first. Okay, so that you can see the thing more clearly. Not so. I'm going to 127 8000 port number, and you can see that nothing is coming for now. But what is this? Okay, so why nothing is coming? Okay, so that what I have to show you. Okay, so let me remove this, and let me console all the URL which that is requesting. Okay, so let us go there, click here. Now you can see that it requires 11.jpg file. Okay, so whenever we are writing that home page file, that home page file is going to browser. Now browser want that 11.jpg file. Now it is going to other URL 11.jpg, and that URL doesn't exist. Now even we didn't have created any URL for now. Let me show you, let me make it more clear what I am talking about. So for our home page we write like that. Now if you remember from my last lecture, that if request.url is that slash, now so that means we are on our home page now. So we have to send that file resource.write homepage resource.end. But for now this doesn't work for this 11.jpg. Now so we have to make it work. We have to give some, write some URL here, so that like this. Now 11.jpg 11.jpg. Nah, so okay, there is some error, I will remove that. Also we have to do something like this so that our browser get get the URL of the image file and it will serve it here. For now our browser didn't able to get the URL of that file. Okay, so we have to write some command to do that, and let me show you what are they. Okay, so we do that task in this way. If request if what was the command? So if request dot match dot, firstly we have to require one more file. Now we have to require one more file here, that will be const path equal to require path. Okay, we have to use this inbuilt module. Okay, and let me close it so you can see everything more clearly. And instead of if we have used if once, now we have to use if else if. Now else if request dot url dot match, that match can be is equal to jpeg. Now if this is the case, if this is the case, then what we have to do, we have to get the path of that const css path equal to path dot join directory name slash request dot url. Okay, directory name slash request comma request dot url. What is this? Oh, consi. I have written consi, it should be cons. Okay, so let me show you what is this now. So if the url is something like that, like 11 like edr.jpg or any other thing but containing the jpeg at the end, then we have to get the path of that. Now the directory name is means that web in which folder I am now, in which folder I am currently is. And what is this request.url? Let me show you both things. Okay, so let me console on both the item, console.log directory name and console.log request.url. Okay, so let me bring my terminal up and and let me again click here. So you can see what is the directory name is this. Now d node.js, this is my directory name, and that is the place where that file is, that 11.jpg is. Okay, so let me close that terminal. Now I have show you what is this and this. So I am basically joining both of them. Okay, so now the path will be the complete. Let me show you that path as well. Const console.log css path. Okay, let me remove it. Let me comment this line and both of this line, and let me stop it and redemand it, and let me get the server. And this is the place where my images is in my local computer now. So console.log css path, sorry, I have to use image path here. I have picked the wrong, I have css in my mind and I have picked the wrong. We have to do this thing for css as well. I will show you that. Okay, so console.log image path. Now let me stop this. Now we get our image. Okay, now we have to read that. Now we get our image path. Now we have to read that. So for to do that, let us pick one more variable, const image file, and image file should be fs dot create read stream image path comma image path. Okay, we have to read the image, and then in response what we have to do, response dot write head, the will be 200, and that will contain, we have to give the content type now, content type, and content type will be image slash jpeg, content type will be image slash jpeg, and at the last what we have to do, image file dot pipe per that resource, image file dot pipe resource. Okay, now what is going on? Okay, then whenever we are demanding for our home page, then we got that, then our home page open, and at that point our browser demand for the other file, for that was our image file. Now, so to get that image file available in a browser, now we are following this step. This line basically means that we are appending that thing, image file dot pipe, we are appending this resource on our image file, and basically making making what I can say, making a link for a browser to show that file. Let me show you more clearly. Let us check it whether that is available now. Yes, you can see. Let me make it more clear, because I think that if I go to network tab and click on all here, and then click on this house, so you can see that now we have created, basically we have created a link by using that command. We have created a link here. Now this is the link, which our browser is using to get that background image now. And this was our main file, that was our HTML file, and this is our image file. Okay, now I have forgotten one thing, resource dot write head, content type, it should be text slash html. Okay, now let do one more thing. Let create a index.css file, index.css file, and let go to index.html, copy everything from every css, remove every css, go here. Now we have created our external css file. Let us add the link here as well. So link style, what was the command for that? I have to check it. Home index.html, this. So this was the command, index.css. Great. Now let us now we have done this much thing. Basically, I am pretty much okay. Let me copy this. We have to repeat the same thing for our CSS file as well. Okay, so CSS, we have to type here CSS. We have to give the CSS path here, css file dot pipe resource. Okay, and we have to also change the content type to text slash css. Okay, and here we have to do css path. Great. Let me reload it. Okay. The css is not working right now. Let us check why that is happening. Okay, why, what is the problem? Not match css. Okay, I should give the full name text.css. And one more thing, we have to give utf-8 because it is a text file. No, great, everything is coming right now. Okay, great. Okay, let us now, everything is ready now. So we have to do one more thing. Now our home page is ready. We have to create the same for Batman, Superman and Wonder Woman. Okay, so let us create for the Batman for now, batman.html. Great. Let us copy every code of our index.css file. Great. Okay, so everything is here, and let us go here, Batman page. Okay, no, bat page will be sound more good. So fs, okay, a wrong command here. So read file synchronously, and it will be batman dot html, and that will be utf-8. Okay, now let me copy it. No, not copy it, let us copy that. Okay, let me go here, paste that file, make it as if give it batman, no, batman. Okay, and read the bat page here, bat page. Okay, let us go here and go to batman. Nothing is coming. Why that happen? As if request.url batman then resource.write it also. That page batman.html, whether it is saved. If I restarted the server. Great. So when I click on batman, then the endpoint changes, but image doesn't change. Now, why it is so? Let us see that. So if I go to our, now both of our index.html and batman.html are referring to the same css file, and that css file contain only one address, that was 11.jpg. Now what we can do, we want to create one more CSS file so that we can we can give we can set the background image or image of Batman in the Batman.html. But that will be more expensive for us, and we have a shorter way to do that. Let me tell you that what is that way. Okay, so instead of doing this, let us let we go here and type style and let us give the background image of each page here only. Okay, so background what is happening, background, why it is not showing me that background image of URL, background image URL and index we have to give 11.jpg and let us use this now. And in Batman let us give this, okay, bat.jpg, and let us remove this for from here. Now I think that thing should work now. Okay, so DC universe Batman, great. But why the CSS is not working? We have to check that. Why that so? Background image this and okay, I have done some mistake. Okay, great. A single will be good. And if I click here, okay, now it is not working. Okay, I have to restart the server. Let us save it and great, now it is working. Now let's do the same thing for Superman as well as Wonder Woman. So superman.html, Wonder Woman.html, okay, and this and this and what I can do now, what yes, let us change this to vo2.jpg and let us change this to vo2.jpg and let us change this to super.jpg. Great. Wonder Woman.html, Superman.html. Okay, great. Let me run this. And if I go to Superman, why the URL? Okay, I didn't created any endpoint for that. I'm sorry. As if let us do one more. And this is for our Superman, and this is for Wonder Woman. Okay, now let us copy this two times and this will be super page and this will be our Wonder page and superman.html, Wonder Woman dot html. Okay, and now what I can do, I can pick super page here, super page, and I can pick Wonder Woman page. Great. Okay. No, Wonder page. Wonder page. Okay, great. Now let us check that. Okay, great. Everything is working. So that's all for this tutorial. We are going to start Express.js from the next one tutorial. Okay, bye then. Thank for your time. Bye.